rusting control panel with loose... This panel usually closes the... You pull the... Nothing happens. Nothing happens. The man watches you. A spring brings... Wasn't there a sign of... The door is closed. An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East. No, hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
You're back. Good. What can I...
She's not even asking you anything. It's so easy to just say.
Of course, Detective.
Trying to sneak up on me again? Give me a moment.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books? Math. It's really Oh, I found something while you were away. I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does. Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there. Yes, just like the one Dick Mullen wears all the time. You'll look way... Right, I have to get back to my homework now, before Mum notices. Man, this is...
A small mountain of colourful board game boxes.
Wonderful board game. Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. Then you're a lucky man, officer. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerain. Lousy auras there. No, role-playing games are popular among the... I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts. That they have rituals, where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy...
The dented yellow mailbox, but the documents inside the envelope still lack the required signatures. You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks of the bench. Your feet ache. The twiddling barely keeps your hands warm against the frigid wind blowing from the coast. After a while, you've had enough.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? What we do? I'm afraid The Pines' core competency, and that is the terminal. Another subdivision deals with energy, oil and gas exploration. I'm not at liberty to...
A billion?
And to think, there are years... Pines employs 72,000 people, all of whom have families that depend on their salaries. It is a tremendous responsibility. They started as an exploration. Centuries of care, deliberation, and madness have gone into this endeavor. Vessels pass through the Great Unrest to re-emerge with apricots in tow. The logic of the system is totalizing. It's taken everything. You mean aside from being the terminal's legal owners? Who are responsible for moving 8% of the world's cargo? There are no minor cogs in the system. Each terminal must be accounted for, lest the entire system break. Every hiccup in such a system means thousands lose their jobs, the world over. I'm here to assure that doesn't happen.
With your help, hopefully, says her warm tone.
Oh. Oh. So very, very helpful. And how is that going? Do you have any leads on that gun? Did he now? Well, then it should be any day now. Unless, of course, he's lying to you. Anyway, was there anything else you've heard? Did you now? What sort of borscht is he making? The strike brew. That's a classic. And by turn up the heat, I presume you mean put more alcohol in it? Beyond curious. I will choose to interpret that as you turning the alcohol in the and because I don't like the idea of them any more drunk than they already are. What else? A referral, you mean? I take it this was for someone in the RCM. Don't answer that. Such referrals may sometimes get you information from a man like Everard. Did it? The company did not send mercenaries after the Union. I told you. I just hope you don't share Everard's view on things. After all, as he said, one's dead now. The Pine... Yes, that's the talk about town. The Hardy Boys, they're called. Find the name rather amusing, honestly. I wouldn't have taken Everard for a saber rattler. Was he surrounded by Union men he wanted to impress? Or he wants you and me to believe he's calm and in control. He's a I'll think it over, Detective. Thank you for relaying this information to me. How benevolent. Hopefully they'll help you sort this whole business out. Well, I hope it yields some... What you've said is quite enough. You've given me a lot to consider, and may have helped me prevent this conflict from... Of course, Detective. You can always drop by later, should something come up. Now, what else can I do for you? What we do? I'm afraid I don't...
She nods.
I'm afraid I can't say any more until we've taken care of formal protocol. Of course. The situation is extremely volatile. Hello? Hello again, officers. Ooh. Not only have you found my address...
She does have eyes that seem to be smeared with coal.
Yes. I keep hoping a shaft will collapse on me. But somehow, it doesn't have to do anything at all. Nothing does. Like me. Right now, does anyone in a city like this? Shoot, Piggy. It's what you do, isn't it?
The lieutenant is desperately searching. Hatred, disgust, the woman.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first-name basis with... Have you got a crush on her?
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance...
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Looking for something?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you? Hola, Wandering Man. Los Ardis? They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of...
The unpromising race pupil returns.
mister. I'm not gonna bother you with a long greeting, just like we talked about before. I know you're probably a busy...
Mr. Dubois, every worker... That's right, Mr. Dubois. I see the socialist democratic fervour now burns in your heart, too. How can I help you today? I don't know what that means, Harry, but I love it. I love your initiative. Don't even tell me what was going on. Alcoholic brew, stronger, stopped it, strike, yes, my best men are tracking it down. Some kids saw some other kids running away with it. What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it the... Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you. By all means, Harry, what's on your mind? Most certainly, but of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we've concluded this talk. Oh, they are simply fine young men, all 7 of them. Old Theo used to run them, but things really kicked into gear when Titus took the reins and named the group after himself. Gotta love his initiative. Harry, they're almost all of them great guys, born leaders. Work with them. Hell, interview them. But don't fight them. They really are just like you.
Separate one from the herd.
Oh, that would definitely be Fat Angus. His feet smell from a city block away, and he's always having noisy stomach troubles. Horrible, revolting guy. You would die, Harry. You would die, and in the process start a bloody and completely unnecessary war. Angus, his ever-growling stomach, and his smelly feet are all part of the Union. Actually less, because it's his home and his backyard. Oh, Harry. This is getting real grim, and there's no need for that. We are friends. By now, I'm sure you've figured out who the dead man was working for. The bad guys. Wild Pines. Harry, this strike is the culmination of many, many mistakes made by the Wild Pines group. They tried to shut a security contractor. Can you imagine that? Workers standing in peaceful protest, united in the spirit of fellowship.
He performs a motion as if spraying.
I'm talking beasts. Hardened killers from proxy wars. Everything they did there, they brought over here. They want to turn Revachol into a third world slum. Honestly, the only thing they did... No, Harry, the elephant is metaphorical, and so is the village. Now, I haven't personally witnessed the brutalities out there. About my fun container? It's a hoot, Harry. Who knows? Maybe you'll be in here the next time they move. But enough about me and my container. The killers the company hired, I think that one of them got downright suicidal. Getting drunk, violent, a little rapey. Even their own negotiator. Harry, what you need to realize is, we got grit.
An entire neighborhood of killers.
There's a militant wing inside the Union. They're like you. He probably... Oh, I'm not at all worried about that. These are not the kind of men who get arrested. They're Martin A's... Oh, Liz is a bright one. I paid for that law degree myself, thinking it'll probably turn her all fancy. But hell, Harry, she came back a firebrand socialist. But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend Harry. I'll do it right after we... By all means, Harry, what's on your mind? Let's hear it, Harry. Of course, Harry, of course. Let's not linger on personal details and amnesia. Great! You want to bounce something off your old friend Mr. Clare, right? Well, absolutely, Harry. What's on your mind?
Oh, hey, mister.
I've got nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting your time?
Looks like the circus left him, but the clowns are still here. Oh, so you went and talked to my mom.
And what's gonna happen if we don't? You gonna go and tell on us?
Yeah, I heard him. Now fuck to you. Let me state this very clearly, Capo. Hello, officer. I'm Titus Hardy, and these are my boys. Hardy boys. How may we assist you?
The room is silent. Get further in there. Escalate.
What the fuck is this? You wanna fuck with me?
He hunches forward. His right hand starts tapping. This guy's tough. Get the eye twitch going. What do you think you're doing? You hear? But his mouth isn't moving. I can do this all night long. His clenched fists say, do not explain or defend yourself. Attack. No, you're not. You're frail and your nerves are frayed. You failed here. A weakness is a weakness, not a strength. Time to speak now. With words.
No. I's here. You got business with my boys.
Yeah! You fuck with the Hardy boys, you fuck with Titus.
Relax, Dennis. No one is fucking you yet.
Yeah, Dennis, calm down. No one's fucking you, you stupid fuck.
Let Dennis enjoy his fucking, man. We don't mind.
Yeah, you're not even being fucked, Dennis.
Easy, fellas. We got company.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got a pretty good picture of the actors here. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene. Compare it to these guys.
Again. Just get the dead.
Good one, Titus.
We hanged him up by his neck.
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Look, I'm not gonna play.
That definitely caught him off guard. In comes...
Yeah, I knocked him out. Came up behind him and clapped him in the back of the...
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others. But... a single sentence would wear him out. He can't take the length of the questioning. Keep it going long enough, and he'll crack.
No.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at...
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Right fucking here. Eugene already told you that.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
And fuck you too, Copper. Picking on Angus like this.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder. Not yet.
Like what, Copper? About fucking time.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on no reply. That isn't just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram. The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the... Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, to symbolize the toppling of the... Also, some social democrats, because white is the color of peace. Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just... Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with? What would you like to know? Officer, I assure you...
The crowns of a qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming.
Why wouldn't it be? This is Revachol, Wayfarer Act and all. Anyone can drive a boat. Good. Oh? Of course, Detective.
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito, bullet holes and an RCM stick. The box seems happy.
Fuck, does Kuno care?
The fuck about
You're testing Kuno.
Get lost!
Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit. Kuno doesn't...
There are several footprints in the mud. Left sitting at a desk, Lieutenant Kitsuragi fiddles with a pen, then writes something on the paper in front of him. He shouldn't be doing that. He should...
Before I squeal, pig. I come from the woods, good David.
Don't be traumatizing.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? Los Ardis? They're sort of like you. Preserved.
Rusting control panel with several knobs. The words...
Mr. Dubois, I hear the meeting with Titus was a glowing success. That's such a relief. Now, what can Everard Clare do for you today? Yes, What's that, Harry? You're getting a little pale. Is it the words paranoid schizophrenic and lost gun in one sentence? Don't worry, it's just a lead. Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like... Oh, Liz is a bright one. By all means, Harry. What's on your mind? Most certainly, Harry. Nothing brightens my day like brainstorming these things with you. But of course, it's the least I can do for my good friend. By all means, Harry. What's on your mind? Great! You want to bounce something off your old friend, Mr. Clare? Absolutely, Harry. What's on your mind? My dear Harry, there are literally millions of containers in this harbour. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them. I rarely do.
lorry stuck in the track. The windows are clear. Fumes of heavy fuel oil waft over you. The driver, a large metal pen. The back end of the cabin is
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Officer, the mere sight of police in Martin. Sure, officer. They are the good guys. Thank you, officer.
The purity of snow always reminds me of the purity.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with the woman before you.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
This old fireplace is covered in lines drawn, radio frequencies, unclear. It looks like a cardio vet, perhaps. The web is comprised of radios, looks like a surveillance program. They must have had massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap. Whoever decides a list of names, there's no way, nothing. It's your flashlight slides out. Some of the writing has faded with age. The handwriting, the full text outside. A cold wind wraps the building. These lights translude one of the welkins, towering. Your eyes glide over, forced. A thick layer of coal dust covers them. A thick layer of coal. It's dark. The echo is so prominent. It's impossible to discern what the voice is. Maybe it's coming from somewhere, or maybe you're just... Could it be psychological? Because your physical health is fine. A lush layer of coal now covers you. Maybe you could still. It's good. This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. You slip your fingers. No. This, if you want to try again, then you need to have...
Equip the pry bar.
This orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand-cranked ice cream. Turning the crank feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. In the distance,
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. No. I's here. You got business?
Yeah!
Relax, Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis.
Let Dennis enjoy his fun.
Yeah.
Easy, fellas.
Too late. You already scanned the room. You got of the actors here. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud on the crime scene.
No.
Yeah!
Relax, Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis.
Let Dennis enjoy.
Yeah.
Easy, fellas.
Too late. You already of the actors here. You could take an
Again. Just get the dead guy.
Good one, Titus.
Yeah, lawman. Why don't...
Not in the arresting...
A fearful readiness, like an the little rat-faced man reaches into his sleeve. There's a knife in there. Some of the others reach for their belts.
Wise move. You made the right choice there. Now make another one and get the
Are you deaf? Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
Who do you fucking think does?
The sweaty man turns red.
It's not the fat ass.
I think you...
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they...
How many people have you sent?
Or send them to reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life. Oh, so you are just a simple, well-meaning man, eh?
The fucker got what was coming to him. Our conscience. How many people...
Or send them to reunion to rot.
Rest assured, how many people have...
Or send them to reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
But you see, a lawman, is about fucking time. Again.
Good one.
We hanged him.
Didn't they teach you anything at the...
We...
That definitely caught him off guard.
Yeah.
That's right, lawman. And then we hanged the fuck.
No.
Of course he's having trouble breathing.
Fuck off, Shanky.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
And fuck you.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night.
No.
Of course he...
Fuck off.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy.
Like what, copper?
You don't have...
I know, Lizzie. Relax.
Known him. Yeah.
Quiet. No. Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
About fucking time.
I've got nothing to say to you. Obviously, I'm a lawyer, a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union. I would urge you to consider what you say to my clients. What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. I am being aggressive? Listen, you moral and unlucky. You are part...
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Let's. I am being aggressive?
Fuck yeah.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders. Look, a comedian. Do your job, ask your questions, then get out of Martinez. What are we going to do to you? The Union isn't going to do.
Got.
If anything, it is the RCM who...
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Can I help you? Another thing. Great. I love... Yes, and the phone company is taking its sweet time sending someone to fix it. It's not strange, it's inconvenient. Who told you that? Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had messed with the wiring. It was shortly after the hanging, but if you do find out who cut the line, though, let me know, so I can... Yes, and the phone company... Who told you that? Fine, yeah. It looked like someone had... If you do find out who... Yes?
The door is closed. Still nothing. You should punch a fucking hole in it. The murmur in your ear. The bed is still cold from the broken window, and not too inviting. This button looks new, but someone has removed the name card. Nothing happens when you try. You see rows of toy soldiers guarding the rest of the...
Hello again. How can I help? Have you tried it before? Here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon. Straight into your gut.
Of course. Someone else?
What? Sold?
Maybe. Shady looking guys came in here yesterday. Looking like they went their way. It was a trip.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
My apologies, officer.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now.
Sure, man. Sure. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps. Sure thing. Sure, man.
Fuck does Kuno care? The fuck do you want with it? Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. Yeah? Watch your ass in Kuno's town, or Kuno's gonna fuck. Oh, that? Yeah? Kuno plays on snuff radio, fucks pigs, live, fucks their heads off. Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is...
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno's Kuno?
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
The fuck are you calling us?
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! Help! Pigs!
Help! He's got the...
Everyone can hear. You need to get the hell out of here before...
Everybody!
Escalate, Kuno!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Look at his shit-eating grin. He knows there's nothing you can do to him. He's bullying you, and you are helpless. Kill him. Kill him now. He won't see death coming.
Look, I know you wanted to hit me. You got that, I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look. I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shoot. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno
turned you into his prison bit. Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever.
Okay. Kuno is kind to his bitch.
Click, 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 click.
Meaning, there's been a change in some kind of evil clockwork. There will be consequences.
Kuno doesn't...
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, "The shackle snaps like a twig, and the lock falls." Master Investigator, you just can't keep yourself away from locked and hidden places, can you? Attaboy, the world's secrets were made for you. They wait patiently. A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sight, situated between a poster of a white star and a photo of revolutionaries. Krasmazov is a... yes! Krasmazov, nom de guerre, was an economist and a theoretical historian. He a poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a...
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
Can't you tell? I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Yeah?
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
The lieutenant is hatred, the woman.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her. On a first-name basis with her, are we? Pig's not half as dumb as he looks.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here. You have no clue. So many walls all over Martinez, weather-worn. This is the flag of Revachol, the suzerainty. This isn't just one sun, but there are little suns dancing around the big sun. It's an optical atmospheric anomaly, the first set. The flag accepts your honorable salute with luxury of fine things. Just beautiful things give you a rush. It's power. Craft, remember, when they come to take it away from you, you worked for those The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricot. Not familiar in a good way, you might. There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of bitter, citrus, sweet, until a blossom of skin and your heart working overtime, trying to keep up with feels so familiar. The sun sets into the sea. There is a movement next to you. The shuffle of a small coat. Warm, like why are you talking to a gum wrapper? Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long time. The sun set. There is a movement. Why are you talking to? It's just a racist mug. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage? But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you... It's just a racist, but it... The worn mat features... The note is written with a blue pencil on... You take the legal documents out of the envelope. A 12... Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to...
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to a warehouse. I don't know. Maybe.
She looks up from under.
Fine. Frit doesn't have a warehouse. Just a little back room here. Okay? I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Not really. No. I didn't know him at all. I don't know, really long. I don't know. Uh-huh.
You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath. The girl delves into the magazine, hair covering her face. Oh no. I said don't let it fall.
Did you? I mean, I didn't just see a middle-aged man try to steal a 4 real raincoat, did I?
The clerk stares at you, but she's like 14. You're humiliated in front of a minor. What's wrong with you, son?
I mean, it doesn't even cost that much. Like, why would you want... Fucking with Frit is dangerous, you know. Just leave it there. I'll put it away later. What is what? A raincoat? You know, like the one...
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type. Yes. Guess what's yours? No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance. Wow. Okay. Fuck off. Check out the big balls on Firecom. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Whoa. In your hand, Pyrrolidon, the double rainbow of synthetic. No problem. This one's for the brave and...
You've passed up your chance to start using Pyrrolidon for now, but don't worry. The option to use it becomes available again.
Fuck does Kuno care? Kuno doesn't...
You sit on the wind-worn wooden planks. You finally stop picking your nose. Time passes. You wonder how your gun is doing. Hopefully, it's okay. Time passes. You wonder how your gun is doing. Hopefully, it's okay. You're really... The twiddling barely keeps... This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. No one answers. Looks like he isn't home. You should come back tomorrow evening. You sit on the wind-worn. The twiddling barely keeps your hands. This door is made of metal. No one answers. Looks like he isn't home. You should come. No one answers. Looks like he isn't home. No one answers. Looks like he isn't home. Before the cargo container. Its drawer has not lessened since you attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. You're back before the cargo container. You attempt to turn. No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. No reply. The knock produces a hollow ring.
When a bunch of beats me.
When the man, there's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls held up by a belt. He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both.
Honest men and women. We came here to help the We were promised work. We'd be in there. Main gate's locked, and I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean, why don't you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done. Wait! They might. Unexpected situation, but we hold the pressure. We were promised work.
The physically
Honest men, we came here to help the harbor run smoothly.
The door is closed. The bed is still cold from the broken window. The bed is still cold from the wind blowing in from the broken window.
Here we are again, my broken bud. The waves are coming, carrying you away. You're not cooperating. It's your disgusting body. Even through your sleep you feel a vague discomfort suffusing.
And there's a lot of it, ever present in your organs. It's like every one of them has their own nasty song to sing.
There's no dignity here. Only reflections of your... You're just stuck here. In the half-world. Could try looking at other people. Really look...
Oh, baby boy. You're all...
Maybe if you know, like, maybe if you weren't so hard on yourself.
What do you think you're doing right now? Coming to some greater awareness? Look at all these lights, blinking in and out of existence.
Let it.
But it never seems to let you.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
Yes? What do you want to know? No, it's not a particular... The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't... Then you're in... I expect the case itself to be less... Ah, yes. 3 days ago, during that time, they didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device. There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears... Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the... You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again? "3 days ago, during that time, the victim had been stripped." Okay then. Was there any... Good.
Can I help you? Got the 20 real? Then why are you wasting...
Oh, hello, dear. There you are again.
You look like shit.
And I don't mean that as a metaphor. Wow, you seem stable and in control. Now what do you want?
Okay, so this guy is cool. He stands there like a statue, an angry statue, and he does not like you.
I'm not getting involved in this.
About what? You don't look like a cop. You know what you look like? I don't know. A sad stack of shit next to someone for...
Who does this asshole think he is? A cop?
Watch out for yourself.
That voice, so very familiar.
Oh really? I wonder where. That's the where you remember me from? Okay then. It's probably a coincidence.
The woman in an RCM patrol officer's...
I would really prefer not to talk to you right now. I don't know. I mean, why would I want to talk to you? No, you haven't wronged me. Okay, fine. Let's talk. What did you want? What precinct?
Fucking deranged lunatic.
Of course I'm with him. Why do you ask? The sooner you figure this hanging out, the sooner everyone can go home.
I've got nothing to say to you. What?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here. No.
Yeah! Relax, Dan.
Yeah, Dennis.
Let Dennis enjoy his...
Yeah.
Easy, fellas.
Too late. You already scanned of the actor's hair. You could take another look at the tracks in the mud.
Again.
Good one, Titus.
Are you deaf? Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all? That's for the courts and leisure what you can.
No. We'll stay here and discuss what happened that night.
Are you deaf? Do you think you could do that?
Who do you fucking think does?
The sweaty man.
It's not the
I think you got your...
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man. Are you deaf? Do you think you could do that? Do you think...
Who do you fucking think does?
The sweaty man.
It's not the...
I think.
Yes, there are some administrative differences. But on that night, they all acted as one man.
We hanged him.
Didn't they...
The autopsy showed...
Yeah, that's right, lawman. And then we...
No, of course he's had...
Fuck off.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break.
And fuck you.
This one is a stone wall. You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder.
No, of course...
Fuck off.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy. Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
Right fucking here.
Yeah, man. Weren't you listening?
My fucking elbow, Copper. Samaran boxing style.
And fuck you.
This one is a stone.
Like what, Copper? About fucking time.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft globe.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Just a second. I'll be... Sylvie Malaika on the... Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective? Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. No, not me. No, sorry. People don't have the money to have...
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
Yeah, go on. Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law. You told me back in the whirling. Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours? He's in plain clothes, voluntarily. It's different. You hear the call.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 57's?
In the cabin, you see... A rusting control panel. You grab the handle and pull the lever. The water lock starts moving.
Okay, if we ever need to get to the coast, then this is the way. But please, contain your wanderlust for now.
Focus on one thing. Achieve it, then the... worn and beaten wooden planks of the bed.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to...
A drop in temperature, an easy flow there. An empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare, chemically sweetened. Across the road, the road is smooth and motley. Craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, number 312D. Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus, a tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes while radio waves transmit the lottery numbers. Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces. Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle hurrying to work. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom. The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth. The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden. As
he looks just like me.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. The rock kicker was just being shy.
You're bad with kids. Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting any...
The kids don't reply.
Mister?
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
It's a grouse!
Wasn't Gar, the cafeteria manager, trying to repair a piece of taxidermy?
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. It looks angry. It's Lammy! He's my friend.
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing.
Lammy usually doesn't like strangers. But you're also fuzzy, like Lammy. Yes. They don't want to play with... They look the same. Sometimes they look... identical. Oh. I had gloves.
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty...
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
I hid them. The twins were gonna take them. They're stupid.
We're going to need those gloves. It's for important...
Oh. They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. you can break the castle. It's not very good. My mom's outside, and I don't really know about my dad. Bye!
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers, the walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down.
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions. The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks, and you really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability. 2. Are you sure you're correct there? There was a helmet too.
Go. Nice and easy.
There's a cylinder on the ground in which the man...
Who's there?
His self-conscious enthusiasm rent...
Is that the police? What?
Don't worry, Gary. I'll have... To what do I owe the pleasure? Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock... Oh, good. We should really...
Did he say we can go back now?
Yes, Gary. We can go soon.
Sir.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken them.
His hands are large and weather-worn, but also, for all his passion, this man is diligent and patient. You could learn things from him.
Well, first of all, it's damn difficult to find... Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, and I suspect it may have also developed other specialized techniques to protect. It's my hypothesis that it has evolved certain electrochemical defenses that allow it to interfere with animal perception, but I cannot describe how these defenses work.
Yes, it makes perfect sense. You're beginning to suspect there's something paranatural.
I'm expecting it to be quite giant. One known species of phasmid, called the Megaphasmodea zoensis, is about the size of a grown man's forearm.
Seems puny, to be honest.
Typical rookie assumption. Insects are much more sophisticated. Even simply catching a glimpse of the
would be glory itself.
Very little, I'm sorry to say. No one's ever captured a specimen. Not yet. That's what...
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of it...
I know it's real. By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts to believe quite firmly that the Insulindian phasmid, yes, the most recent sighting, it's the first credible... I have to resist the thought. Such an extraordinary creature is Yes, the females don't need males to reproduce. Makes it easier for a species. Yes, the Insulindian phasmid is a very clever...
There's nothing dispassionate about the way he talks about the insect.
Well, they may not look impressive, but Lena designed them... Yes. Simple. Attracted by the locusts, the phasmid crawls down the funnel, and, having eaten its... At least, that's the intention. The net isn't a perfect solution. Locusts. Nearly all known phasmids are herbivores.
Inside the traps, a number of locusts crawl and tumble over.
They'll work, I assure you. The predatory hypothesis.
The traps do seem to be deft.
Yes. What? And I'm eager to return to her. My wife understands that. Just...
Come on, Morale. We've been...
And leave the traps? Absolute...
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch...
Of course it's important to her. She's seen it. A verified sighting. On record. One of only 4 this century. Yes. That's how we first came to...
Needless to say, you must ask...
Suffice to say, it's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. I can't abandon...
His spirit may be willing, but his body might be too old to endure the rigors of the...
No, no, no. The traps need to be monitored.
He's dead set on this. I could go for some trap setting.
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer. Yes, indeed. Both require a great deal of research. There are 4 in total. One is to the south, another we set in Land's End, to the northeast. The third is set near the canal, where you crossed, by a concrete slab. A big thicket of reeds going up the slope, and among them... You should check at least one of those before returning to this one, since...
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture? Is it?
Bring it to me at once. Just make sure the trap is closed to... That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event you do...
Did you hear that? Pheromones. You were right about...
Oh, I doubt there is any connection there. Anyway, these pheromones will attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it from bolting at the sight of you. It's quite potent. Should last you about a week.
This is the smell of dying reeds, of longing crumbling.
I hope you're not buying this. It dispenses it without letting you touch the canister, so it...
It is precious. A single dose cost me 50 real to develop. Not that I expect you to have...
Right. Which means you two can pack up and go back to the whirling.
Finally! Someone...
Thank you for your help. Gary and I will start breaking down camp. If you have any more questions... I've just always liked animals and puzzles. Searching for cryptids is a bit of both. Yes? Alright. What cryptids precisely? I usually discuss these things with specialists. No offense, officer. Me? I'm not a people person. Unless you haven't noticed. And I don't make a good lick by all means.
Hello, I'm Gary. Very yellow man. I mean...
The lieutenant raises his yellow man. That sounds...
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps so we can return to civilized... I like nature, just not this bloody coast. It's mostly drunks and degenerates that come here. Oh, I've been tempted. But someone has to stay strong for Revocol. My mug? Why would you think that? Oh, no, that's not... Why would I be calling to a broken mug? Okay, I admit it. You're not going to find me, are you? Whew. Thank you. I don't know what got into...
What did you do, kid?
Nothing. Nothing.
Here we go. Start pumping that sweet info.
Officer, please. Let me explain. I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard from where he was hanged, and I saw him stripped naked. All the clothes lying around. Then I came out to clean up the rags, because no one else would. I put them in... Okay. I was coming to throw the mug away.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor. You've heard this sound before, but where?
Armor? No. I mean, yes.
There's something going on here. You should observe him more closely.
I know a guy who works with the trash collection services, CS Municipal. He gets so I can use the Whirling's trash compactor to store my own stuff. Garbage disposal is expensive as hell. The damn Hemians... I'm sorry, okay?
Disgraced. No need for the histrionic, sir. It was...
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
What sound? Really? There's lots of weird stuff out here in the reed.
Every day, the wind shifts the reeds and whatever was left in them. Tambourines and condom wrappers, plastic and glass.
I hope I could help your investigation.
Don't be so relieved yet, Gary. This bad cop may have been in your apartment, admiring your mug collection. Perhaps a little intimidation? That shirt looks very uncomfortable on him. Look at the buttons, barely keeping that thing together, as if something is ready. Yes, like a piece of ceramic armor, for example.
I knew you'd figure it out, officer. I was ashamed of what I did. And I didn't want you to know.
Gary! What's...
Later, Morale!
No. You've got explaining to do.
He sighs again, hangs his head, and unbuttons his shirt fully. A cuirass that matches the dead man's boots comes, but so light to hold. This is it. This will protect your mortal shell. Don it and live.
Everyone was picking those pieces off him, and So I went there to take out the trash and started cleaning up. All those rags, only the cuirass was left. So I stripped it off him. It was early in the morning. No.
It's okay. It was a loose end, and you had...
I'm so fucking sorry I called you Yellow Man. CLI officers commanded the Suzerain's Navy. Most of them sided with I always thought it was the Union. Some Union hardasses. Lynched him because of the strike. Because I was weak. I should have...
The hell, Gary!
I'll explain later. Yes, absolutely. I will never do anything like this again. I'm sorry for what I said. Sure do.
His eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is going.
Mr. Everard? So you work for Everard Clare? Officer, please tell him we're good. No, what have I done? He'll send the muscle.
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
I was probably talking too loud in the whirling the other... I won't do it again. If there's anything I...
This scared him proper. He's positively
The weather vane has turned. He cannot be unturned.
He clearly liked his squirming. He may even have changed his mind about the whole door-opening operation.
I told you everything. No. I helped Morell with research sometime. I told you everything.